Well, how are you now? Had to pick up some wind damage. The scraper fell off the grill, or rather was blown off. uh, Good morning, how are you now? Ooh, there's a school bus coming. Yep. Jerry, we're gonna wait a little bit to get the mail. Jerry, there's a bus coming, buddy. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. Oh, she's going to potty. School bus. Oh, the sun is coming up, baby. We got ourselves a sunrise, Jerry. It's nice to be loud in the morning. I love life. Yeah. What a good dog. What a good dog. Ugh. Okay, Jerry, there's another car coming. Jerry, come. Jerry. Whew. Sunrise. Sunrise. Huh. I mean, there's a little color behind the horizon there, but ooh. Oh, there's the cool sky on the opposite side. Oh, by the way, I was talking about direction. Bearing is the word I was trying to think of. Here, I'll wait. Get a little more further out here. Bearing, though, yeah. Bearing is the north, east, west, and south. See, you got a nice blue, purple, and light blue. That's where the moon, or not the moon, what the darkness is. What kind of bird is that? What is that? There's two of them flying up there. Uh, they made a weird sound, and they're weird looking birds. I'm like, what the hell was that? It's official, y'all. I'm a bird watcher because those were smaller birds. So you hear all the chirping and you get used to all the sounds, and then a new sound comes in, and you're like, whoa! And you look for it. So we have doves, woodpeckers, cardinals. I saw finches. There's a really gnarly looking yellow. It's basically a yellow bird, but it's got an orange belly and a black stripe around it, like a black collar around its neck. It's a really gnarly looking bird. I guess I could look it up. But where's the fun in that, man? Where's the adventure looking something up? Why read about Atlantis when you can go look for it? Huh? So who is super stoked about Atlantis, man? I want I want that to show up in the Epstein files. The lost city of Atlantis, man. They can suppress my videos all they want for stupid words. So yeah. God, it's horrible. Like, I don't know. My hands are getting cold though, Jerry. I think we're already It's a lot colder than I thought. It was like 65 degrees yesterday, and now it's like freaking 0. Damn government. Damn Zionists. They think they are fucking controlling the weather like that. I don't know. Who knows anything, right? You know exactly and only what your eyes show you. Pretty wise. See, like that's a thing too. This can be more evidence. Like after I said that, my brain just went to like 25 different things all at once and just like sorted them by logic. Then boom, it goes away. I instantly forget because then I'm going to other topics. So apparently, it wasn't important for my brain to remember. That happens a lot. But I want to talk about Atlantis. I want that to magically just be like, yep, we kind of been hiding it from you guys. The proof of it was destroyed in Alexandria fire, the Library of Alexandria fire. Um, and with Atlantis came the actual evidence of prehistoric giants, not dinosaurs, after dinosaurs before man. Maybe they are geese. You guys remember the cartoon movie, The Shepherd's Journal? Was the book that showed the location to Atlantis. Um, we call books of historical value the Book of No. That is the term of a book that we don't know the actual title of, but it's a book that is has a lot of historic and intrinsic value, and we call any generic book the Book of No. So, the Shepherd's Journal is based off of a book that is the size of a queen size bed, and it's stacked like probably 4 or 5 mattresses, and that's the dimensions of this book. Um, and it is, for all intents and purposes, like the Shepherd's Journal, um, but it's not how they portrayed it in the movie. Um, but the Book of No is what I usually refer to it as because I don't know the title. The Shepherd's Journal is as good of a title as any, but like the Book of No is the term that you use for any book, any and all books that you don't know the title to, and they have a huge impact on history. So the more you know, the Book of No. Um. Oh, but this Shepherd's Journal book, that the actual thing is said to be like a big rock, and that it is the technology of this is planetary. Like our technology is human, that technology is planetary. So the book itself, you know how the baking soda and water, is that it? And then it gets that like the effect where it's like all jiggly and stuff like that. That's how the pages turn in this book. Um, and it's a book from giants, some from prehistoric giants, after dinosaurs, before men, or even, um, no, I think because dinosaurs was like millions of years ago, right? These giants are like hundreds of thousands of years, like Mastodon era, or before, a little bit more. Anyway, I'm not certain about that, but like this dream I had about the Atlantis Book of No, aka the Shepherd's Journal. Oh, it is a rock. It's a big ass boulder, It was like a slab of granite, or like not granite, but like it was the Statue of Liberty color, that pale green. So which suggests there was some copper in it to make it like that. But it had cool little. It had the Egyptian pyramid on it, like the cover of the book. And up top it had like what I assume is like the universe because it had like dots and then like the little wave. Humans just have it's like the universe symbol maybe, and then the infinity symbol on this big slab book. Um, God, man, when I tell you about vivid dreams, dude, this Atlantis, I love. Oh man, I want to make a movie about a halfling archer, a stoic falcon, and a cute and cuddly chubby otter. Are three friends that go on an adventure to find Atlantis in like a different universe. Oh, man. And I had a dream because I thought about it. So, like, my whole life I've been thinking about Atlantis. So, in high school, I had an assignment, like, actually multiple assignments where I wrote about Atlantis and, like, Plato's theories, like, that led to everything. And how the Library of Alexandria held evidence of it. Oh, that's my jammy jams. That's what I like talking about. Atlantis. Just things I'm interested in, like I do like brain activity. I love dreams, talking about dreams too, like as a thing. Not like individual dreams, but like as the whole concept of dreams. One little ask people to describe what a dream journal is. Ask your friends, like just randomly one day say, "What do you think a dream journal is?" Like describe it to me. And then just I wonder like the diversity of how many people are different than an actual book that you write in. Mine's sort of like a chart, like a bubble chart, because I remember my first dream, and I believe it's my crossover um, from infancy to the next step. Uh, and I have it all written down because I have the first dream, which I call the crossover, and then my second dream, which I call the beginning of my reoccurring dreams, and that's called the gate. And it's just like you know, the actual dream is recurring, but my partner in the boat keeps changing. But the whole dream is the sparkling water, which was really reminiscent of Neverending Story 2 in the beginning, where he's on the boat and then the bird flies in. That water, it was very similar to like a silver water and the sparkly stuff. And we were on a gondola, or the French, I don't know, the overseas boats, like in those little canals. Um, that was the boat I was on. My partner, my first time partner, was the girl in kindergarten. Her name was Carrie. Um, that was the first partner that I had on that boat. And then I arrived to a pearly gate. Um, so that would make more sense to be the crossover dream. But I do believe the first dream I ever had was a crossover dream because it was a night terror. I remember it as just like a black space with three shapes: a triangle, a rectangle, or a square, and a circle. And they were like pulsing, yellow, red, and then like my brain was like boom, 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 like bass in sound. Um, that's what I believe was a crossover dream. I don't even know if crossover dreams are like a term. I just made it up. I don't know. um, but I've had that crossover dream multiple times. So the reason it's not my recurring dream is that was a night terror in that it woke me up to consciousness. But my first recurring dream was like a storyline. So that pearly gates to start, which I've had multiple times, but it has also we split into different timelines and it goes down different holes and like that's my dream journal. That's how I can explain it because I mapped it out as like a circle web graph. I don't know what they're called. But so those two dreams at the top, and then I spread them down into categories and all the dreams I have from those categories. And then this is the cool part is my multiverse of dreams. I do have a picture of it, but I'm not going to put that out right now because for one, it's not finished. But I do want to have. I took a picture of it because if it was ever to be destroyed, I'd still remember it. But I don't know. But if this video is getting too long, so wait. Jerry, give me a screenshot. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, who's a pretty dog? You're so distinguished, Jerry. You're so distinguished. Nice. Good job. You nailed your assignment.